I want only one term. And the one term, the development I'll bring in this country, Ghanaians will beg me to contest or stay. And nothing will stop me. Never say never. Anybody who is not ready to fall in line should be left behind. So that's the only way we can move this country.
But once again, Emra Jumadi so Honorable Kennedy Akompra Kon Agyapong Abusia and Sembebre and free Papa so eba Commander Edimu info nyina eba Papa no di nsembia to dwana no achino ana akofan Sembebre aba sisia me no kasei Commander Edimu info eba quick one yenko na yenhwe wemra yeba ensama ewo ho no abusia ano edin na eni susu enyan after say honorable edin some to dwano enkofo Ghana for cheche mu say Adwiwe nyina ewo honorable trim ankode beboa oman Ghana ana NPP delegates edi oman ni nyina bro ba quick one commander ekura ni nyina a odeba commander boko de
the right boko na way
boko
okay
na minimisa enne as to say honorable 2028 oba anasa 32 ena honorable eba no minimisa udemu info eba baransa na mpese ekohewe eba yeba and some of our no nyina udini nyina abeto so quick one ehwe we mreba abeto so.
During the campaign I mentioned Asia Miracle. I'll use Asia Miracle to change this country. You see, independence, check the time Korea had independence, check the time Malaysia had independence, Singapore and Ghana, Nigeria, and position them and you see where we are, so I think time is not on our side. We got to catch up. And there should be no break. Anybody, the speed at which we have to go to develop, anybody who is not ready to fall in line should be left behind. So that's the only way we can move this country. Now, Korea, they identified some businesses and promoted them. And that is why they are doing well. What they did was that they instilled discipline in those industries. If they give you, for instance, a grant of, say, $10 million for your company, you tell them, in the next 6 months, I'll import these machines into this country and fix them. It's written. 6 months, they'll be there to check if indeed you've imported the equipment and installed them. Any excuse, they give you, another 3 months, I'll be done. When they come and you have not done what you said or agreed with, they take the business from you. It's discipline. It's not whom you know. When you go to Exim Bank and all these, go and check the number of people. I'm not afraid of them. I have to speak the truth because it's Ghana. Go and check those who got the Exim Bank loans. Go and check. I won't say anything. Go and check. Did they give the loans based on competence or relations? And it's not only Exim Bank. All other facilities that, they should be able to help industries to sustain. They look at faces and party affiliations. I disagree with that because NDC man can have, ideas, creative mind, and create a business. He will employ Ghanaians. Even if he employs 100%, which is not possible, to employ 100% NDC people in your company, still, they are Ghanaians. If NPP employs 100 NPP people, still, they are Ghanaians. So we need to promote Ghanaian businesses. That's the only way we can develop this country. A country where foreigners have shown us the way, foreign investments have shown us the way that, look, Ghana is not poor. You have Chinese, and politicians are talking, a Chinese man has built 100,000 liters a day, whatever. He's being supported by Chinese government. He has built a steel plant, Sancho, he has built a ceramic, and being supported by Chinese government. What is your government doing? What is your government doing? And I can give you a typical example of development bank that you created. They have failed. Failed in the sense that you took a grant or a loan to disburse it at 8%. The 8% could have gone directly to the industries, the managers, the owners of the businesses. Meanwhile, they didn't want responsibility or a burden of chasing people for it. So they didn't want to take risk, in short. Now they gave the loans to commercial banks to disburse at 10% interest, which means they have a margin of 2%. Now, the moment the commercial banks take it, 10%, they have to ensure that they also get their profit to enable them pay the 10%. So it goes up by 12 or 14. So the gap from 8 to 14 is 6%. So how are you going to compete? A Ghanaian company going to compete with an Indian company who takes a loan of 3% or with interest of 3% or 5%, and you are taking in dollar term 14%. So right there, a Ghanaian is out. I believe that what any man has done on it, we Ghanaians, we can do it too. Therefore, the story of Singapore was part of Malaysia. They cut it off, thinking they were what? Garbage, underdogs, whatever. And Lee Kuan Yew took over with discipline, strong, fixed hands. What has Singapore become? Singapore is better than Malaysia in terms of the economy and the beauty of the countries. The stone that was rejected became the cornerstone of the builder. See how they rejected Singapore, and Lee Kuan Yew turned it around. Come to Africa. Rwanda came out of war about 12 or something years ago. War. And now Ghanaians, we are not ashamed to refer to Rwanda, Kagame, when you go there. It's all because of discipline. Okay? Strong-hearted person who loves his country, who is honest, who is patriotic, that will say that this is the way Ghanaians go. Look, I'm telling you, the situation we are in now, Ghanaians don't need change. Change needs Ghanaians.
Repeat that, please. So again, Ghanaians don't need change.
Ghanaians don't need change.
Change needs
us. It means that we've gone past change. The situation is worse. That the change itself now is saying that please come and let me change you. Yes. And when you talk to people, they all admit that we need change. Let me give you one example yesterday. My senior brother from my constituency, who was a bishop in the Ghana Armed Forces, came to me, talking to me, take your time, this and that, your time will come. And I told them, Bishop, you know what? All of you are part of the problem. I am part of the problem. You are part of the problem. You don't want anybody to crack the whip. Oh, leave it to God. Oh, Nyamibeye. The person has made a mistake. You need to punish him to correct him or to serve as a deterrent. Ghanaians will come back. You have a priest coming to beg. You have a chief coming to beg. You have your relatives coming to beg. Did anybody beg Lee Kuan Yew? Did anybody beg Kagame that they are doing well? So we are all part of the problem, Bishop. You are coming here. I have to reciprocate action. Whatever happened in Parliament, I reciprocated action. And you see, you journalists, some of you are part of the problem. Some journalists in this country are so corrupt that nobody is bold to tell them. You sit here, when you take money, then you will say, Solly. Solly has go to the whole world and see if any journalist takes money and says Solly. You will say solidarity. It's bribe. The Solly you take, it depends on the amount of money that I'll give you that you write a good about me. It's wrong. We are all partners. We want to change the system. And you are taking Solly to go and do your publication. Then you come back and criticize politicians that he's corrupt. Please, we are all part of the problem. If journalists stop taking bribe as Solly, if politicians stop taking bribe, if pastors, whatever, chiefs will stop pleading on behalf of people that have made mistakes, we can move this country. So we need to change the mindset. We need to be patriotic. We need to be honest. We need to be disciplined. And we have to challenge ourselves and say that we are going to make Ghana a better place. Go to British High Commission and see the number of Ghanaians going for visas. Why is it that all these youth are redundant here, but they go elsewhere and they have opportunities? That is my dilemma. That is why I decided to contest. And nothing will stop me. But first things first. I didn't win. I have to concentrate on business, but never say never. Maybe another opportunity will come. Another opportunity will come.
Yeah.
So, my brother, Ghana, with good leaders, bold leaders, charismatic leaders, selfless leaders, honest leaders, we can move this country. The journalists, some of you use your stomach, and they are big stomach. Big stomachs, the journalists, big stomach, not physically that is big, but the taste. No money. No money can satisfy you. So you go out there and peddle false information. They go there with arrogance. They think, when they are behind the machines, the spirit that they get to lie, they have made politicians so timid They are not bold to defend anything. They are scared. I am not. Read my lips. I'll tell you like it is. Because I also pay journalists. So I'm not afraid of any journalist in this country. We have to be bold. Yes, if not, the way things are going, you see, we should be partners. And the truth should prevail at all times. That's the only way we can move and develop this country. We are corrupt. You are corrupt. Everybody is corrupt. Where do we go then? That is why I decided I will contest. And look, 4 years, I will change this country. 4 years, I will change this country because I will crack the whip. If I appoint you today, if I have evidence against you, I will fire you. I will not promote you. People that they tell them, oh, we're corrupt, you promote you with impunity. I will not do that. I will fire you, and I don't care. You can be my wife. If you make a mistake, you are sacked. I'll disgrace you too, publicly. I'll give reason why I sacked my wife. To serve as a deterrent to others. Because we've pampered bad people in society that now they are controlling the system. This is not, Ghana is not a Ku Klux Klan. Ghana is a civilized country that we have to enshrine the word discipline.
No, that I agree with you. As you've seen, I was just listening and listening.
Now, anytime I talk about journalists, you keep quiet and your face changes.
Do you see yourself as the disciplinarian president one day?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
If they give me the nod. Look, you see, my policy is, my term is 4 years. And therefore, any politician who thinks of the second term will not be effective. Why? Because he wants to go a second term. He cannot crack the whip. He thinks if he's strict and disciplined, the people will not vote for him. I want only one term. And the one term, the development I'll bring in this country, Ghanaians will beg me to contest or stay. It has happened in my constituency. This time I used a looter that I'm not going. No. So if you know that your term is 4 years and you damn the consequence and develop this country, Ghanaians will give you another opportunity. But a situation where the moment they swear in, you are thinking of another term, then you can't. So we have to be bold. Development, development, development. How are we going to develop this country unless you conscientize the minds, especially the youth? You know, let me end here.
Okay, Commander.
Yeah, the writer. Semo.
Quick one, young women.
Well, the writer, I mean, I was saying, na Yanshan Seminase.
Enti Obibi Shashinti, Commander.
Okay.
The honorable king.
Okay.
A dream way now, Papa ni team.
Yeah.
And Uncophobia, who said dream way now, Makoto Tiabape.
The writer, no correct, but
I'm for soon.
The one pan say,
who see from out Musa, I'm for super.
The writer soon, dear. Nyesum kwa a jadro nyina bem.
Oh.
Amafo tiem. But Kennedy question ya obisa me no. But I no cray woman say in simple way.
Okay.
In some de amafo bebre hu ye. But why na too many wo mo ho.
NPP delegates.
At the end of the day, they decide. Nti ayomom and I decided so mo be ya abro. But nya Ghana for nyina ne could decide here. E ho na asem ni nyina wo.
Na me no problem say on. Ade nti na ni paketo abitimi could decide ma ye.
But asem ni nyina ne say political party almost omati ekuo. And I was say unkoye kuba.
Okay.
Me so me nkoye kuba. What you say? And I on mine aye wo hui. Ekuo no. E ba be yi panyini. And ekuo we say omo be yi omu kuo ba kwa na be pere abe yi panyini.
Okay.
Nti ye na ye say ye ndi political party bi a chi no. It's up to yen say that say de ho be dwon kuo bi. Ana say yen so e be yi obi e free from. Yen so e pene de na ko.
Okay.
And until we win political party, we opportunity to want to be independent.
Okay.
What you say? Into omo political parties in a nkrofo a omo adwene eye baako.
Okay.
Omo party A, omo dwene de kro. Party B for dwene de kro. Nti ya yete ne hu se oh party A ana party B omo nipa we die ko ba e be boaye but omo no say la like.
What about saying ka ebia political party delegation no koto o maba na obi ayem peno so mo de ne ba. What about saying kayen so yen decide say ebia obi from nowhere ebia third force na yen so yen decide ne decide ni panaba say be ya next time bi no delegation no be so nyansa
right I know yeah
it now mo ebia delegates either NPP NDC so mo koyi obi bana ye mpa na ye tutia wo mo a next time no mo koto aba ne bi obi omesua nyansa
right enti no yeah up to yen any your ballot paper say ukojino say ukoto aba ya paper na ma no e wo decision say obese wo kire wo say nia wo mo ye no you are not in support of it what you say cause you nkrofobia omutimi ko dikiu mu akwaje ballot paper wadbe kwa akohyem empty onto aba yeah was nkrofo no ho well the writer mama nhye me nsamase na ye hye nsam na se a
em say voice ni mu anti I voice hye mo ya na mo manage by
yeah me try say voice in be recover
bibia be fine
okay nti the writer ni nyina ne say honorable Kennedy die no oside nsem we kwato dwa after say earlier okọ grant interview we atoso bi na the writer ni nsem no say me bo ne tofa ansa na ewurama in general no me kan say we Kennedy Agyapong nsem a ode kire bebi a opeso ode Ghana ekọ cause already wa kire ye kwan opeso ofaso oba ofaso ye nadwuma eno ene ye businesses ana all kan say yembie industries yembie nyuma yemie nyuma no now wa kire direction ye be fa so private sectors wa kire kwan a e be fa so a e be ye adwuma nti e pese ye hwa ho kakra na e kire niam but honorable Kennedy nsem no say wo hwe ni ya first ade a oka ho asem a me pese ya address eye kwan ya befa so a business ebe gina wo Ghana but say wo hwe ade bia Ghana ha ye problem a ye wonie obi bia adwuma na adwuma na gu obi bia adwuma na adwuma na gu now say foreigners ebe bia adwuma na adwuma na gina ade na etisa
eno ni asem no because ye onkofo bebre e wa monone a men can say foreigners will be or Ghana near what to quite.
Yeah.
Almost be adwuma Ghana.
Adwumanagu.
Na adwuma nagu.
Okay.
Ntia say mo muso be bomba be adwuma mai mu bi. Nti I know your problem kese pe wo.
Nti the writer. Honorable Kennedy. According to Ninsem no, e kire say oba the first thing oba tackle yes ade no. Now na ade ni say ye kirem ya ade ti na say. Yenim say aban employ nipa but aban timi employ omo ye unemployed ni nyina da bi unemployed for no omo eni adwuma ye no unemployed graduate unemployed whoever aban timi employ omo nyina no nti private sectors adwuma for edoso e chen aban krofo
na amono ne sa ne tie ana
but amono ni nyina sa ne tie private sectors no adwuma for no doso e chen public sector no now ni nyina ne se wutie ni nkire mu na enim komo ayenso akodi ni checks ayaya ma memfa Asian countries ni example baby to say Japan China any Singapore ni Korea or the bem no better the omo ye ne se so we a private investor na uani da so ana se uani so ade hunu bi wo mu a the writer obekọ aban mu say na wo ye business nie na aban na hwe wadwuma no so atabiri sika de amount na do mbe nyina no say ye be ma interest rate kitwa bi say de be ya wo du sika no be bia udi sika no be bia adwuma na aban no wo ye adwuma bi a na wo de mfaso no ani sika tene no akoma aban no na wo nso anya wo mfaso agu botom na omo tifi omo ni adwuma ye no omo so anya adwuma ni bia ye interest in our form now aban no be ye supervision aban no be supervise say wa ba gisika koye adwuma ye nya adwuma na ma asase koye no ewum say bosia na waje eden a wodeka but also hwe say adwuma na wo so koye no eno na wo ya na say wo nya the right na ye be je adwuma na firi wunsem anase sika na wo so omoja on be gisika na firi wunsem now Kennedy kire say your problem no and a Ghana has obi pia adwuma na okoje besia interest no eso rate interest rate in the writer very huge nti o make example bi obi every Asia aba na abayama no besia na interest rate at 3% na Ghana need the interest rate akodu 14% but as a mutual interest rate of 14% possibility say me try adwuma for kakitu abi no very high because misika aminya no me di bebre na kotua interest me di bebre na kotua ka enu nti na say me try adwuma for kakitu abi say de be ya menya sika kotua me ka no now the onu wo tua interest kitu abi no sika no bebre be ka nsam nti obetuma ahwe adwuma for ni yie no we say nya sika de ahwe adwuma nim into on the business aspect no right I say na ye no right aside that bisa ho say Ghana ha mpredo do sen na aban ema private sector sika na wasa monitor wo ho bi
ndia na abianya yi
ensi abaima obi besiampo a government no monitor de wo hwan say time ne beso no wage ne sika time ne beso no nipa no adwuma na gu na wadwane wa nwane kura be chena to
na osa chemu she Ghana ha no ye mabosia aban no mabosia based on competent but be a friendship we dey ni pass me see dey businessman na dey fine na pa sa
the writer on that aspect obe deny na ye nyina nim say on my clear example e kire say Agyapong Bank the writer omo e de bosia e ma omo no but e ye hwan mo omo nyina ye nkrofo a omo ye aban nkrofo
ntie no aya ne hardwe pa
the writer mi bisa wasembo obi abi adwuma ohia sika de ahyem na adwuma ne ye kama productivity koso ye se oni link wa aban mu aban be ma besia okoye ne sika nasa afi na obi wasore se obi adwuma na wakọ mi bi adwuma na ya tam sika millions of cities di amano obekọ na wafa mfidie 2 wafa nipa 3 ade cha na wabosi to abotai na ne se gunibo na wote na ne wafa ase enso eye personal assistant na omoto
na se mi tiemu ya politicians no so omo ba power se bia NPP ana NDC a omo na cha omo ho omo bosia no
de better no kura nyame anim nie se politicians ne ba power eye omo na cha bosia na omo ho na omedidi ame na omkom baby at the end of the day see on so many times Ghana ha ye tibi e ya let say ebi mu mpuvia sika no muntua ye betwena ayeka but I remember one example Ghana enche bebrisa but me mo pani bi adin ye ka say ye pebesia nti ye wo nhihye bi aye ya obi etimi grant sika de ma government would sika ma aban ya now so ade no on Friday on Monday and you see ya close Saturday Sunday yenya adwuma nti time ben na manfo e ba ye so mu sika o me de be ma ya ye close ya e wi say pani ba ko the companies too almost sika na ye pe no on ba ma ye mu 95% but Friday ni announce so ye Monday ya close nti announcement nempo ye no Friday no obi be ya obi make inquiries on Monday Tuesday we make inquiries ebisa wansam kra no ya close but obi de we timi your opportunity at the companies too maye almost sika na ye pepepe at the end of the day after one interest over 15 to 20% e kwa the company ne ho
okay
you expect to say obi didn't sika be shembiem no it doesn't work that way into no correct a favoritism your man loan based on competence any adwuma wo ye no na brother yem fancy ho Honorable Kennedy say chire nsembim na ehode yem wo concern pao but ani nyina say o say yem man 4 years one term he will change Ghana
ho no na em she question nyina ko gina no
yeah right I mean
say man 4 years or the best son my Ghana
the brother asem we asem modu
okay
na me be kire ne mabim kakra but ani nyina say so obi ka say ya wa hwa de be din ka ba otimi nyina say odwana num that's the first time cause esida say obi ka say bia mama time me de be adwuma and obi apply for adwuma o kire say adwuma no obetima aye niye eno de no kore ewo ho but yemisa ye ho say kwan be no be fa so be ye the writer okay say obeyusu the Asian magic approach na writer the Asian magic approach na ngasa eyeden ya bisa ya hosa asem na but ani nyina ne say so kupie mu Asia ma me fa Japan China Korea Singapore ni Malaysia and India Asian countries no omo na countries a emfa ne say ya tight omo asem mo timi do omo na be gina ho ama Asian magic your friend say we na Canada but any nyina say omadi omo ye say they invest in private sector they make sure say productivity ever very high in China there is no country in the world or producing nyama more than China so we produce nyama adwuma beba kronim because nyama na we produce nipa na ode omo yes adwuma no nti obi abenya adwuma ye amanfo baba be kra nyama na fi wo manim e de akọ omo krom nti o currency no e be stable amanfo be depending on you but who depend on nkrofo nti country no e benya hode agina na so but aside that discipline Asia one factor yem fa no twinchen ye hu Asians on so many times at writer so we be krono obi wi o my sika na ye china e jeli be for life e kumbi but yem bisa ye nuanom panifo ye papa ye mama omonim Asia kakra o matutu kwan akọ Asian countries no na omo moye kakra say there are Asian countries say udi abansika na in the long run ya chewa life imprisonment ekum sa ne mani nyina akoso e Asia anti okai wom say so ofa wadwuma ne ochina we are suspect of corruption obe fire ne yirempo ofa wadwuma enne ochina so we bibi na nya obe fire to set example nti chere say Asian approach no e one thing now yemi say Asians no omofa that approach discipline hard work any plan for the future the writer say na kwakosi ask yourself Asia for yedim the likes of Malaysia na ye ne omobobre ye pe Singapore na ye better than them some years ago and ensure a level omo ye level but omo say ho try asa try bi ma enye ye level kra ne omo bi
na so Ghana mind ye chi ne eko
the writer ye ko ye chi na me pese me ka asim bi if obi dwene se Ghanaians ye ntimi mfa 4 years en change Ghana the writer Kim Jong-un, or president of North Korea, in about 2018, or make a statement to be say the Ghana and Nigeria specifically, or making a clear, in 2 years, a bedroom level North Korea drew, but majority of Nipa Timino, or maybe Ubisa wouldn't talk as a second is for the 4 years by year. Now, Ubi on also why in North Korea, I say, or the 2 years by year, then I catch them. Kennedy preach about discipline. Open one person, disciplinarian, a North Korea president. You probably break us any 3 more, but or your discipline and kasa.
A new mind sika. Bonnie Benoy.
Assembly in Anon, a Nisika, Niska.
Yamos Casa for Koya Kwan, I don't know TBSE.
I don't know TBSE. Into a say we need a disciplinarian. Into North Korea president, he saw something in Ghana and then Nigeria, and we decided to say, "Oh no, na in 2 years, a better level, no my net room." Into the Canadian so, be from the same Asia, into scenario, or from the same Asia, and when in India, I was be from Europe and US, and I want to say at the end of the day, Asia for an approach, the best for us. It is a ho, and your car, a baboying, and a person dear follow that footsteps. They didn't say no crack. Asians wash all my life at the writer. Hard work.
Hard work, pa.
A dready, or more dready. The writer Kriayo, into Yaniomo.
No, mine. Now, me cry, me who say, Cow mine, we a president, and I say, we a candidate. Na, oh, ba. Ebia o manifesto udwa wanu mu a me ba me say nka o man ntro ni nyina enwo asema a ukan bia o man ntro ni nyina enwo it is a wo ba na 4 years ne so na se wantimi anya ye ma wo mabiem ye no kware ye be se twa chimpire
I read anything or kire mu say
it is a wo ba na se ba wo share wantimi ani so a
okay
your mind pe bia mfanya wo say e be mo akwa da afia so bi go watwa etro
yeah
what you say
and then no correct but so share ya the writer the whole kind of jitum it is accepted ye hians ade no but Kennedy dey no honorable Kennedy Japan dey no but all things being equal what just after 4 years on what per one term all kinds of the 4 years per e be change Ghana no o sa kirem say ope one term per and in one term Yabeka say uncle for another term. And no child say what twin once was in one term obey the obey bia when timi adeni bisi muntu no so someone am be calling say want to aso nti anye ya mbeka so want to aso ana
asema honorable ken krofo kekaso honorable ye gaga ontimi onye sure say wadina na adomachi ache NPP no wadimache nti wo the way a o man esitie ene the way am panimfo ni sirane sika amanfo di nti wo hu se no o man nke betumi ayeye bade nkofo bi na mpese o man be yeye nti nkopese obagie afi nkwaso mu onye sure sa
the right time me say question bi na me nyi one ansa na me yi odi na no me question is say me phone ai kitami say me to data 5 cedis na me dey twen video a 1 hour na antimi da bia still me pese me twe video 1 hour credit say na minto oba advice me say me san top same 5 cedis na me top 5 bia 5 cedis intimi ntwe me pia me kwa na masa ko top 5 me ba intimi ntwe eduru kwa ma na akate na masa pia akoto the advice na de be ma me
se me ka say ne to 10 cedis pro say be betuma twe wi
nti woni your problem nyina say writer sebi mon fan chame say mistakes are here, no. We keep on repeating the same mistakes.
Nti aban we ba mistake away here no so be repeat.
But how near ti yanko ba bia wo. Kan ko ne yatim. Nti we ba o twan fa ha. No de abisia. We ba no de o twan fa no twan fa ha. No de abisia. De bia yete no. Ho no mu twan ya no de abisi. Nti kan Agyapong hu say no. De ya ye no. The same thing. We will get the same results. Aban bia ba o twere manifesto tintinte na wa hyebo oba na ye kwan mesi dan ahokyere be firi ho adwuma beba ni nyina ida bia sa na obi aka meboa o de obi nka se meboa no politician in Ghana na president dia on ka se meba mesi dan na ye kwan adwuma beba ekom ne mo ahoto beba hwan ne nka metete ni maso a same message but approach na tisen eno nti mimi hu say ade Ghana for ehia sese a long term plan we need obia or disciplinarian oh no obetima kate bebia sika bi wurawura but I win say sika eyira e wa Africa na me narrow to Ghana sika eyira in every 1 year be and writer when me adwuma betima 1 year sika eyira o Ghana e betima highway from Accra to Kumasi na twem Kotamale na san free Tamale abasunwan asa besen Kotakrade every 1 year sika eyira o Ghana
na me problem ni share o share aban bi ba na se oman no moyo oman ni yi a unye sure se bia nka sa aban no betimi atena so be dia be 20 years dan se obeba na within 4 years odi be fufuom na ya pon se kwotena nchen
the writer ade ni nyina ne say young as Ghanaians ya problem one ade akonya na che yeah was our idea enye ufi akonya say yenya president we very good a obetimi edi akonya di ni yie ama ye ho ato ye mpo a people will say we di akonya na chi yamani nsifom eno na nchen the writer say obi pemampani adia yen as Ghanaians on deserve on your presidential material at the end of the day me bisa say ya the appearance ya the branding and answer den any did president
uje obi kwa timi ka say we ne ka shada boko we obre no ho ase pa ti
ya pe obi a say ya chichire wo man ya nka say ya kopachew dia ne Ghana ye pemampani ase ya de ye pemampani ama na ye de amana chichire wo man ne dia maye nti ye wo obi obetima chichire a ye sit abi ye pe obi a wo ahobrase at the end of the day ahobrase chichire wo man and country like China and me make so many examples but a do baby was a bem but a China president him say what also for how long obedi akonya so since 2012 in the year 2017 and quite 5 years in say 2 terms kra na okwa right anka 2017 e be 2022 anka 10 years but Chinese for no they believe say no the level na papa no we raise China from 2012 edi o maba be dru also mane twas na owie baby o pese o de ade ne kono enne China is gradually getting to the level of pese world superpower inti me de nyina ne say according to honorable Kennedy de no any means so de me hu the Bema Kennedy are the best person for us and say Kennedy has a plan na ye here plan B say the plan we have to for the next 20 years we are president oba ade we nko na ye in the next 5 years if we are we na twaso nti obi ntim ko gina ba bi nka say me ba ma ye we because ya draw structure na to hold that nti say ya be engage parliament any ordinary citizens and civilians no any ahemfuni nyina all stakeholders na draw plan at for 20 years nti obi ani baby ayeko no matter the president now the right I come last one
now you go
honorable Kennedy can say me say as Ghanaians we don't need change change need us
say baby o mind do no asaya bruso
the right I asefem pao na ni nyina ne say baby a Ghana akwa kodru no say ka say hian sesa mpo a hwan na esesa hwan na den sesa na ebreye but say baby a kodru no enya ade ba ko na asai ena ya ka say ade o hian sesa ho no system no bibia say from head to toe bibia nya adwuma bi nti de ehenya say age say change mom ebe fire no mum na bibia dane prekope nti bibia ye dru no enie na the brother so hwa asam no so dia you will accept it with good faith so we no kwafo a say bibia Ghana dru no sabi nkwala nketenkete kura ebokro no kwala nketenkete bibia ye dru no je say ontenia ma ase the kind of corruption ekoso Ghana ha menim say corruption koso wi ase ba bia but ohwe corruption na ohwe ahokyera ye nam as Ghanaians ene o complain a pani say me boafu pani nim pass is doing the wrong thing but don't complain ye di na onchew na onye odi ope na ono oni di man ho ntono na munsu okay see baby I want no but I think see beti honorable candidate seminar but yenti na supem but me pese a break story wa
story bear
but honorable candidate me wa asem kakra bia me pese ye break ansana yakọ but ani nyina se nsem akase honorable candidate Japan me nwura ne nsem ne bebre sa me nhada nwura ne nsem anyiyi ne nsem mpie ne secret no me kipi but me pese me making it clear say honorable candidate Japan ego me say o stay NPP but mo bi and out no say president no 2024 say Kennedy for presidency in Poa 2028 Kennedy will come yeah right
go for baba bu o me say o
right me pese
go for say on Kennedy no mu hia no but ase the adene kono baba mu ye apu
right me nim say nkrofo ka
two man for hope
ena nipa bebe yes ena nipa bebe so ka say hia change ni sisi ye enya 4 years time but me right I mean can be bia nkwachiri
okay
mean can be bia nkwachi but so share honorable candidate dimina or de kasa or cap me president ya me be president ya me be e dey na na ka kiro that thing alone dey na na ka kiro I need only one term me fire obi e dey na na ka kiro
na sa sem na ya o kan say me fire no okay politicians yen fa hunto o mo so de
the brother no nti
onye sure say no kware nam so ma ya o mafia no
the brother no nti na o Kennedy elusu ye Michelle honorable Kennedy maybe atwama na one ne wife and am say o chirim say o munya encounter with nurse bi na nyema bi koso a ankoyi wo hospital bi na nurse ni no e chirim nti am say kataso shebi nti no o pasem ni mu atie yie na wate hospital kro na na yire ka kire nurse say oboamo hospital ne din o fire na yire say na yire so corrupt so obi aye bone na me tiati hospital kro di na ma hu de betima ya afa ho a wo say mane mo hospital kro di aden a make Canada Japan obodia me ko ho
ebi o mind
right so such a person we don't need him na why be here no it's up to Ghanaians say Kennedy mpo momfa ncham say me kan asem in 2025 on your president mpo as Ghanaians let's adopt nsem na wo kan na yen start implement it in 2025 and ebeboa yankasa
ye nim sha big J so bem na ore kakra ba be soso na oman ba kwa team emranche ne mabawa edwane me say ukodru say there be airport on
yeah
yes ukodru airport wa commander wa ye ma obi epeso odwane emabunu obi ase nurses me say ko hospitals awodo na me ngonwa say by 2020
okay
2021 nurses no mu yewie schools no tudo na tifie nurses ahodo o matu kwan free o man mu akwa ma ahodo so ani na sankofo no yan replace o still na yama 2024 batch 2021 2022 o mu nyina gu fi
right asem ni nyina say
but nurses no yes yenya nkofo mo mu nya adwuma o some of the hospitals ani na sankofo no yan fo mu nship
asem ni nyina say we are not ready to employ people. It's as simple as this.
There is a microphone, commander. I'm film call.
And I'm say, microphone on my film. Space now, but we are not ready to employ microphone.
Commander, me means me who say, Obi Oha or a nurse ni or Ghana or Kono. What mechanic and the boss. Ah, or a penny or hono. And strong command penny for say, Nipas Mexico, into Busumi pay the bar. Nipa sumesije penny ni beje nti e be 2000 na or the 1000 Ghana man nipa na busuafo no so atwoke 1000 Ghana sa plan na nkofo na wonte sa asem
the right time at asem no but
yes sa na nurses ni bebraye
nti no we are not ready to employ people ye pese e bokro no na yididi nti ye twansa my foka as a country.
Agyapong.
It's boss on it. The only thing about boss not tears, yes, say, Nipper, we ain't trying to do him for before from Shimmy, say, or before Fraban, and I said, I can say, boss, member 100 million from a Juma. Boss, sorry to say, Monfacham, one minute from a Juma, and not here, or the Dini Bako, I replace as a country. Was your Hannah one lecture be, or a very popular in Ghana? Na hon sensemba bebre about sex for grade. Papa ne say nya akwanya kwotena media, kwotena platform bi so. E kwaka say we obi a wako school a o mark exams ya. Yenka say wetwo. Ye say me awardo e the amount ono ne pe e na ode awardo. Ompa wetwa kra opa na ode max no e awardo. We award max, we don't get max. Nti ono opa no ba awodo ompa on awodo nti se ono obi ada na awodo no max how ne say a whole penny a oba kokora is saying this.
Well, ori am abigin sumrem na onfa kakra meso so quick one. Abigi ja tnasia ono so eri kakra so ma me nkona me mana kwa ba abigi na mpom te say boko de
cinema nyame adum no ona abokan Japan da ruma me ho de pa
ere nyame ahye de ohoni o wona bo Kennedy yam se osade sim bibiri na ba betu ga na minim sha na o monitor hefa na ofa
okay brata me ra ho pa
na di no bo ne say
the brata
brata
da bi brata me ra ho pa you ra pa
arentina ra
brata because me ra ho I want to ask you hwe ewiase nde wo ka no kra ya na ye ade papa wo on abukan Japan emusi ene yedi amkofo bi dia oman na bro sa
mo mo na di oman na bro
the brata delegate for
oman de
omadi oman mo
na mo no oman ni say
me raho minya kra na de brata kama tumri ka firi oman
ade
because ni papa dwem papa wo ni pa bitrim se ayetimi akwajika ya say ya jijika kakra ne ya pamza ni panatena nche
mu jijin kakra
ko fo no de aye de delegate no ade woti Ghana wante umkwaji simpoa no no mapam omadi sa nipa nyansa ni na to nchen no mkofa de wontimi nye sa ne ntrofo na abatena se
kafra
mira ho de brata minyanka medimiti papa bodan te jan minya sanko foni na ka macho nyina tu go madi o man so abro papa omadi abro anima papa wo onabukan Japan ho se
onabo se ye ka so me president a ohia 4 years pe se wantimi anya de o so ye bia wo de ka munya mo man nko o se o de 4 years pe ebe san man no oji wona budi se obetimi aye
100% Ghana ayabro na mpanifo ni di abro
cha
abro ni beye ena omudi abro
arentia
ana abobetima ye sa nsema okay anya so montimi nyew omu no mpanifo ni se na nado no mahmuru ba nwamo sei no nya so montimi nyew abro mu diskane to edi ni daache
cha
na wasu ante bia me betana na me bona wadi wonti ase o wan ansema oka oso betana ompe more than 8 years 4 years just 4 years o betana so a sika no omudi kogu abuchire na o makọ ha o makọ toto dan ewo ho na omo na omo yere na mumba kogu ho na ye na ye Ghana fo na nanka ye 11 cedi na ye di na na o ma sa so akogu ho na ye ne abanye so omutimi o matima ye ama na broso adenti na omutimi ye
mo ya ne
the blatter ukobuase a gold bar you say every week bia no so man nyakura gold bar omunya 7 bar a ombetumi ade do ho abuase o abuaso nkwan na ya na ye me say nyame to hana ne buofu mpelifo bi open country a nyame adom ya pa aye Ghana wa maye bibie bi nyame ahiraye
na na ne bresa
aye abro mpenefo na aye abro anonti na ona say oba mu man just 4 years no obetimi ayade ntira hwe ukwabuaso kwa gold
so ntimi nye
ona say
nkofusa na nkofobi
ona say
nkofobi
ona was hwe so oba batena so a ono ma upeso wo wiasika
sa
kaga ya wo papa bi o haka ya say friend oyo me ya say oyo me yesika kodi no ya twa musa say why
Why?
The friend might be so oh you me so oh you. Why so oh you me so oh you. One thing indeed. You say you see ye chama ye Ghana for you now obia na kura obia banya be 20 million. Oh you me no kwa na ya ka so oh you me kwa na di ye.
Oh you me so pa.
So I say and so mutimi nya nti san ma ye kwa we honorable kan Agyapong o ma sa kwa we e man and life.
Oh you me.
Because as we kura na moji ya kura na modi kukọ kuro akoye oho kwai kama
oh you miskana
oh you miskana adentina enti Ghana obi abaka se Ghana wontimi nya ye no ya bro
go oh you miskana kura no
na de blaka tie aboa ye dwade ye ede ye Ghana ye dan ne ye kwen mumusa se country sign wo bi country baby eni bi eso Ghana ye wo saade ni bi ye wotima ye wo tima ye katima onimi ye wo bi
tima
ye mambrofo na ba fa firi ha ko ye wo gold mbrofo na ba fa firi ha ona ba sa kwen wo betima sinu na ye ansa na untimi ba fa firi ha nko so what ase ya bro so oba no na mpanfo na ye kulululu no makwahye ho no masan na o ma ba ye ni sei kukuru na sika na ba dum boto no mu da ko bua me ka no kra na akere Ghana ye wo nima do ha ye Ghana nyame dia maye nyame o
ni empresa
aye abro mpanfo no the brother sasa mamenka samamuru ba nya no o mama so mo president yan Ghana for yan function so say yan famlato o betra dwa wanum kamtro na o betra kwanya no so na o betra se na o tena se wie na bo sha wo share no wantimi ande sia yan fan court ansa was san Ghana yan fan court na kan cha say from se o tena se 1 year na sa bo sha no wantimi ande so pol ana 2 years yan fan court na yan mamla andiu anya sa de bia o metwa ntro sa so what did they make an
first to know
yes
o meko so atra
I chantro so we mahama we akuyadonko we hwan o batena so a yem family ana say what has 4 years na ya mafia
say
yam say nto abantia yam pam say de pam
enzo mo say anye say 8 years no promise yan so mo e 16 years
me say by 4 pa ye ne den bibia nso no woye by 4 de ya ye da bibia nso no obatima wie ne man nyina wie eso obaka se so wie onye hwe enti Ghana politician no politician for no and president for no bibia nso mo masa mese metina asa na meka o president anan ko ba na minim se asumdie ahoto baba na ye nanado
no ba nso se wo
abo de ade
o man no
o man be Ghana anye condemn Luka condemn Ghana ya condemn Ghana into one time the brother ya jansam na ya keka no atole bia wa hwe da ko me sure asuma ma wo musa yes because wo mpa no kore
no police fa
me Ghana ha masa se Ghana ye di nema miene ne masa e ma men kan samo tayi so e ma men ka ba sa ye di ani de ye ba ma ye ni ye de se ona African Japan yes ye ba because nema bi ho so so o man no
so de so
enti na do mamu fu ya obatan so obu akom de enti hu de na do hwe na do buff 8 years no or started 26 no by hwe ne politics are no de ba school free the politics are no ba
the politics the politics
na you know na de na num dwa se de ba nya dwa na num ye
anu na politics
na yo
na the politics be ne ba
or the school free or the job
school free na yi
me ba ya betre mami ko mami bu fuma or the jobs ya say jobs what I say create or so ba create adwuma mama or the obama mabuna ya utiri so ate utiri so the job be na Ghana ha babunu be na adwuma masa ya uto ya kanokre na we nya atwom ame kanokre nche na job be school or the aba mingan so ayade
school or the aba
o say one this one for
or the
aba wa he na o the asin kuro ma na o the asin one this one for say wa he
you know the aba yes
o the was that was see agu he
almost mabunu na nya adwuma yo Ghana who say ba umi abeka say ya create 2.1 million jobs e wo Ghana
na some nkofo we ya kromfo I was say somebody Kagan ye 1 year 2 million gum prison.
Yeah, big good. And
then
T.
The brother and mammy boom for you
and but who shall be a book do a holiday?
Chrono necessary.
So there will be a
so I create job. Job on what some American. You job for create or Ghana. To turn to our way. Yes, our Macasso will call you. Jobs now, so my critic. So now I turn to Australia from 4. Because what turn to was our critic without such a 2 million job for Ghana. We more than NPP MP Ben for our number champion for the Biaka. Me catch no more. My do my bro Sama or my still. That me yes, I Babylon way. Me say MPP pen for the delegate. I didn't for the
now who is MPP? We can be Mananado. Who can some Mananado? Meaning the 26 way.
And I make sure says politics now the buyer. Politics not you know the buyer so about
politics bay.
Ne, I can say manifest now the buyer.
Politics no.
I make sure no politics now the buyer. Sa na me say be bua mabunu. To me de bia me na me babunu. Nti me say nipa o de sa na ma na buyer be bua ye. Nti wo se me tan na chi.
Abujanfo mama obi hwa. Abi ge MPP ni na 2016 say the oyema honorable Kennedy. Sa no oyema nanado. Wotiatia mu me se ukọ abigi kompa na ko hede na abigi ye wo wa tiatia mu se na hede abigi ye
me da
ko na akeka na na do wa
me ko tieska to formation center me batana na me ka me ko nyese me tewa me nyanya atomu
it is a kind of balance when timanya wo be san ka
yes me nya Babylon
okay
ona me ona abo no o se Ghana first to wo ba na wa nya Ghana first na wo ba ye dia nya me ba ma stay ya na me ye me nyanya atomu me no MPP no say ye nkwa na babua me say wonam kra ne say party we buy no ade we no ya manaboa Ghana fo na Ghana fo bose me na manafo ne makunko obi ehu ase we dey ne say MPP no say me nam obi abusa ase me dite
ne say ku for wa failure na
poto wa re ya exam so wa re kra
over 100 no o ma kino over 100 a obema ne say
first 4 years anani kambo men kambo
okay first 4 years
on the money 45 and then waya how the waya
yeah 60 first time do ya dey
me money say
money 60%
for mon kanu kore say me money 60 dia and then me
4 years 2016 2020 oh when
na ye me how the men kasa na ye kakra
okay
oh de okay me was man 60
okay 2020 edeba
oh de bayiro me money bi was me we ni man 60
oh man 60 we so be man say
oh 10% 10%
is what money be
dabi
what money be
mama I tell you
that the government market no minus impo
me kan ka wo therefore you are
the opposite demand for man
and then me first 4 years me man 45
and
second there akukoti
0
say me on first 4 years we dabi waswa bibia kogu ho nti wan fie
waso bia kogu he
of na as we ye asanfo kasa ye ka bebu ma ya tiesi wa na na 4 years no waswa bibia kogu ho nti wan fie what you say wa fa bibia kogu ho wan fie nti wa na na do nti na na do nti wa hede wo ye nti ye man ye nkoma na aswa ni nyina kogu ho nkwa na o ye no mba na bedini ye fa ho kyenum wo sa wi a wo didi ye mpe no bunsam bi abesi ye so se ye nsantomma no nti na na do wa hede wo ye nti ye man mami ko na bukan Japan so ne menja o mun kura o mun line kura nya line kura mun asam kura nko bebia hwe de brata ana be se meya dia mamun di papa na chini o mo hwe de papa ne he na dwuma ye ni TV station o tena kan de bia na enye ona bu nko na timi sakin nti wo ofo ma se wo ba ya dwuma ye ni wo Ghana na o se me de ma fa continence awia de a ona bu ba ya de obama ya chiwatum what did you make no nti ona because of Ghana one ade aye hia tise ye hia nipa na ni aten sa ye hia nipa owo kokodu
ana ne ade ne bu man
ana
Ghana ya so de
because ye here ni pa near the oba say be the office be more setenam now umfa aye Kenya umfa wan zanka ho ensanfa zelo mienu nka ho sa oba ba hwehwe people mu no ayiwadi no di ni pa obetima abo o man no sa na ona abo betima ne be yes ade no o mama kan de he sa kofo yi oba sakata for bi kan ho you na de what dey aka
na o chemu se media no ebi mu e corrupt omo ai for presenters no ebi mu e corrupt ebi mu kwagigi ska
the brother say I know the
politician mu ntimi nkan yie
say no correct 100% obi wa ha obagiska ondo man
sa
the brother
presenters
ma membusa asasemi wo hu ona abukan Japan da uhu ni da o amauskada ye betena ho no ona abntimi nkogina ba bia nkan se ye koro ye giska won ho
ye de obi antimi nkan
obi ni ho betena sign that obi ni ho go ya show manifest ya betena ho me NPP ni ko obi a o NPP no ntem betan kan NPP
na wo mai mu no ye ona mu kare fi wa wo ni nipa o sai kon masem yi
so what dey make am nto o ka say media for no eye corrupt ye nkan ho media for no ye corrupt eye han ebi mu eye corrupt ana ntia me ka say nipa wo kokodu obeka no kora na eye san omo ye corrupt omo ya akronfo because asam ne no kora da
akronfo no de onu de no
omo ya corrupt omo sa ya akronfo omo ba no ma ba je bribe dia waso omo ka no kora kire nipa na say ade omo ye no enya no waje no wakokata so
na unye sure say presenters ni bi omo ye corrupt no also mujai
ai
corrupt
afutu nipa obi a otisa no na wie ye so e pass o ma mate sa no
o mo titi dia
o ma je bribe no kora da ha waso corrupt no o mate sa no mo ma wie ye nya fe wo ko wani ma obesa na wabofom because abedu ntame wo benya obi a almost ka wan ka no kora o mfiu Asem debi Bible say me bato no kore enton no kore da ho me say me metia no ona abo say ye man 4 years near 4 years no ona abo ba no wantimi anya me sabatena ha kan ona mo asem yes debi
untimi
ona media ni die man say penny media ni die man say de wote no na nche say ona abo me pa na asem na de ona abo nyan enye wo say me kama no hu say debi ojera no onyina ye
bigije
so what dey me kan enti nipa wo say nipa ye baby ye what wanye careful debi obey mistake also money pon hu baby o ebia no hu say baby nti ona abo kase ye man 4 years na do 4 years na ona abo anye ye mission baba bat na kontem ona abo na do hon ka me fight man na do adenti na meta na o se me kan okra kire wo na the next ye wo ebia wo neman achi no wo ye ni ye kacha ni nti nkoji ni panisika enkotena ka anko man so abra enti sa
say big mistake
yes when the Ghana brand media for no bimu so we media no 100 jina ha emu 50 ne kanya nsasem emu 50 na aka no kwasa sam kwa na omoka sorry to mpenifo he the entire when him dey am kasa because no kura da ha on kan obeka dey puto no asori akọ I also can no kura chere ni pa say me metoyi face to face me share ba muru ba na face to face maka cha say mahmuru a unye liter was o di NPP ani me ka maka cha friend opa ye to challenge mama mahmuru ba na ha onye nipa mo jana wo ni mu no no business wo me mu because the oil na and right I was saying ka chire mahmuru anya de
okay me arrange na wo hia me arrange na wo hia
opa me sit yanka wo bati de maka chire no me nipa me fight pa adaya kasi ya ye vice president and no free stem me bomb someone and
wow
because I am slim near me free stem tie do be free stem ma o se mani ti
okay na ngani para say be president
yes tanka mahuru ba me adia ne se hia ya kan matna kan mo bona baso maka de woye go me matna hanka twantro abasa nyame kura betua meka
say no e meto abigi
meti bay
ni pa ye mate
aya am Ghana for montini me bi anta me se brofo no montia say am ma mentina me ka meti ni ye adwuma ni nyina ho driver ni de me se obaye sei no o chinchim steer no ono ne dia se do nwumere obaye o sei sama ti mamuru ba mya na waso ye adwuma na nkasa
onye
nti wo baka say driver ni na waso osasi fo mpa ya Robert ni no twika no si from pine nipa mafro what enti nipa we me time abo abaso
okay
opa omo hwe na yen okay the better Mr. Ganam NPP mpanifo yanya resharp yanya resharp sesie
resharp na resharp no so ne de no
yanya resharp yanya changes
eno so ne de no
yan chanyi amma mahmuru ba yan firi so na on African Japan betena
eno enyi yo
na ka yanyi vice ya official slip ne mentie vice na nima sam na betena mo hwe de meye
enyi
adenti na enyi
se o makoto abana wi
seba ye baka se mistake ba anamrofo no kra so ma dura bia mutimi to aba ma si mistake aba no ma sa ngoto no adenti Ghana ma bibi fo nya atom tira yenye na ona bu 4 years ni yamfa ma no na ana bu betena so 4 years wantimi anya me se me metena wias kanokore so kanokore no obi ye obibi ana obi yu free asaso ni moja no wo moja no odi fo na obetena ho twantro na nipa na yu free wo moja no ndi fo because we are trofo Nti the right anti-sanity mohwe ona abugire mpo mohwe ona abugire dia de no ye beme bia obia onye nipa wo kukoduro a obetima ye ya mo bisa na na do se ne yere obetima fire ne yere
okay
onti mamuru banwa ne yere samilia a o ye so den mo o ya so den obetima fire no
okay
onti mi fire no just ona abunti yen Ghana for I catch so enkachi 2026
okay
2028 ye de ya ona buba umunyi nyina yen so papumu
okay
ni an so mu pa ni an fa ne bra ne mu baba kas abigi asama na o kana no sem fa so aba so ama ye wo adwen ne wo nyansa
wo wiana
e brata
ane nka ba bumi o
say adura bia wo mpe no kore
na me mpe no kore sei
adura na pa o
sei program ne ye ti wo ndu nka se obi mpe no kore
da bi na ya ka no kore ne ka che na na ado se nema bi wa onye se ba mnya ba kan tira me se Ghana ye wa create job sa 1 million minim se o dia guni dem dia
enye nkwe
se wa tia se
o so wa de
o de job so na wa create no o dia guni dem dia menim se be wo Ghana bontene pa da bi peace
big mistake
yeah mistake hi I'd rather
enye hwe bia be fine
aya amamu nkasa enye hwe aya bibi akom ni me wi asa enye hwe kom ne be
so we hwe nyi
ana ya de brata
emfancy e be sha ba abusia for the musi ai brata media e ko e be sha ba sisi e ya kram